Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Friday morning. It is January 5th. It's about 7:30 a.m. Happy Friday. It's a little show I've been doing for quite some time. Never had the sun coming at me quite like this. I kind of think it's neat. But it's a show I've been doing quite some time, and it's a show about me talking and sharing some feelings, sharing some experiences, kind of sharing a little bit about life. For those that have been watching a while, it's not just a show about me talking, it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me, and I am so excited to take my first sip at this very late hour for me on this Friday morning. My hope is that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Almost missed the flavor on that first sip. Let me take another. Oh, it's the peppermint mocha. I think my wife's a little disappointed. She said we've had the peppermint mocha the last 3 days. I don't know if that's true or not. It looks like we're having it a fourth day. As I told her as I was heading downstairs, maybe if she waits long enough in bed, I'll drink the first pot and prepare a pot of gingerbread for her in a little bit. I don't know. Let me have a little more. Anyway, how you guys doing? How you feeling? How'd you sleep? I'm not sure how I'm doing. I'm not sure how I'm feeling. Slept pretty good though. I tossed and turned, woke up a few times during the night, but was able to drift back off past 7 o'clock. We have 2 little babies, and they slept in past 7, which was really, really nice. But I've had a lot on my mind over the last few weeks, and continues to weigh on my mind. And I've got a lot of thoughts going on, which is fairly typical for me, and a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings. And sometimes I struggle with those emotions, and sometimes I struggle with those feelings. But I don't think if we didn't have the maybe the anxieties or the sadnesses or the questions or the worries, we would never change, and we just sit where we were. And for me, and it's hard to explain a little bit, but for me, I've been staying home with my kids for the last couple months, and I love my 2 little babies. We got a 1-year-old and a 2.5-year-old roughly, and I love them with all my heart. But I think something's missing, and I think something's missing, and I've been pouring a lot of work into this content creation and enjoying that. But for me, I don't do that as, I talked about doing it full time and doing it as a career. But for me, it's more of a therapy session. It's a chance where I get to talk things out in a safe place, which is strange you'd find a safe place online. But sometimes if you talk to, I don't know, your family members or your friends, I don't know. As I've been talking about this before, and again, I see a therapist about once a month. That's one of those safe places where you can talk about things and talk about life and talk about what's on your mind and your hard thoughts. And sometimes it's hard to find somebody to talk to about those thoughts and about those feelings. Because they might not know how to handle them or how to deal with them or what to say. And I find, when I go talk to the therapist on a monthly basis or even on a daily basis, honestly, when I talk to my phone, I feel a little more comfortable talking. And again, it's kind of strange, but it's how this show started over 4.5 years ago now. Just a guy needing to talk and looking for a safe place to talk. again, it's funny. I'll have people reach out to me occasionally that watch my show and want to meet for coffee or something like that. And I mean, I don't always, that's a totally different dynamic. And I have plenty of friends and I have family members and I have a ton of people that care about me. Uh, but talking to them is different. And, uh, yeah. And again, it feels just so good when you can get stuff off your chest and free yourself of the thoughts and kind of talk your way through your feelings. And it seems, again, if I could do life over again, I think I might go back as a therapist because I think people out there need a safe place to talk. And too often when we're talking to our spouse or our friends or our family members, I don't know. You'd like to think it'd be a safe place, but it doesn't always feel that way. There's a difference. And I don't know. It's nice that I do have this safe place. And again, meet with a professional once a month to do it as well. So anyway, that's my thoughts for this Friday morning. I hope you've enjoyed the sunrise through the window this morning. Hope you had a wonderful night's sleep. Hope your week's gone well. Your New Year's is starting off well. That you are living in the moment, because I'm struggling with that, I think, over the last few weeks. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.